Whoa! Next up is balls. It's actually kind of hurting my eyes a bit. I gotta look away. Now recently, I asked all of you what I should do with this high current microwave oven transformer. You guys have asked me to put like batteries and fuses and all sorts of nonsense through this thing. However, the bolts on this thing is quite rusted, so I need to replace the bolts with something better. I've come up with this metal spike design. Now you may be wondering, why does a metal spike have a rounded tip? And that's because it's not really gonna dissipate the heat very well if it's a tiny little metal spike. It's gonna degrade over time and then become a rounded tip anyway. So I decided we might as well just make it rounded tip from the get-go. However, this has two metal contacts, so that means we're gonna have to have two metal spikes. I'm gonna need to make these out of pure copper metal for high conductivity in order for it to take a high current from my device. We're gonna first print it in plastic so then we can make an impression into sand, and then we'll use that sand cavity to allow me to pour molten copper into to then make it into pure copper. And then I'm gonna have to test your suggestions against it all. Look at that, look how cute these are. To make these into a sand casting, I've learnt my lesson and I bought some Petrobond sand. Much better than the kiddie play sands that I smushed my face into a couple years ago and made this abomination. This should look much better because I not only have the correct type of sand, but I also have this metal apparatus thing called a flask to hold it in. Should be better than the glass I used last time. Unfortunately though, this is much messier than I expected, and I didn't really know what I was doing. You're supposed to pack it all in, flip it, baby powder it, pack it in again, and then separate it down the middle. Oh my god. For a first ever attempt, I'm quite happy with that. Then pull your print material out of it. Okay, pull your... No, this isn't gonna work. Because how can I take these out without... The rounded spikes ended up beneath the sand, meaning I couldn't take it out without ruining the void. I think the problem is the shape of the 3D print. I really should have printed a half slice of it down the middle because that's how the sand casting technique works. You can see the impression in the sand now, and it's far from perfect. And I don't think I did any of this correctly. But I just hope it works. With that out of the way, I need to cut down my copper bus bar so it can fit in my furnace. This is the first time I've tried cutting copper with an abrasive disc, and that's not what you're meant to use, but it's what I have. So I tried to finish the job with a hammer, but I'm weak. However, I was smart enough to clean the wheel on a brick to remove gummed up copper, which didn't seem to make any difference. So I came to my senses with a hacksaw and beat the living shit out of it again out of impatience. Would you look at that, just as I planned. Ha ha ha, voila. After cutting it down a bit more, it now perfectly fits my furnace. So I can shut this doohickey and turn on the power. Everything is up to temperature, and I'm ready to give this a go. Ah, that's too hot. Ow. I will, however, have leftover copper after casting the rounded spikes, so I had to prepare a graphite mold to pour the rest into. It needs to be preheated so that it doesn't crack. This place is full of smoke and shit, but let's go. Okay, now everything is all ready. Yep, it's all molten. Copper melts at 1085 degrees Celsius, or in Fahrenheit, it only melts in 1984. On the scale of temperature colors, this correlates to the color, it singes my eyeballs. Touching this would melt your skin before you even contact it, so you shouldn't drink this or use the rounded spikes until after they have cooled down. Look at this, little ingot. A bit of copper here. But do we have it? Have we made the spike? I really want to find out. And I really want you guys to wear this merch that I just released. We got a sodium duck exploding, another design that's really safe, and then this dog that I drew myself. If you want to wear this stuff yourself, the link is in the description below. Let's get back into the video. It's still molten. Like that's... Oh, there we go. It's shutting... Oh. And it's solidified. I'm gonna let that cool down over the course of like an hour or something, and then... Oh, a lot of smoke, that's for sure. Oh, okay. Oh, come on. What do I have? Oh, no way. It's got little spikes on the side because I put them there on purpose as vents. Wait a second. This kind of looks like something familiar. It kind of looks like the top of a fence, come to think of it. Yeah, it kind of looks like the top of a gate. But we can't forget the copper bar too. Look at that. Whoa.
That was fun.
I'm really happy with how this turned out, but we need to cut off the excess, so I lubed it up and started hacksawing through. And with the other one cut off too, I just need to leave the sanding up to the belt sander. Nice. Okay, I wish it was that easy. Instead, I angle grinded them down, drilled holes into the base, tapped it so I can thread a bolt into it, sanded it with a Dremel to remove its porous surface. This Dremel always kinda hurts my soul to use. Then I dipped it in a solution of hydrochloric acid to remove the oxide coating, cut down some stainless steel bolts to size, and finally attached them. It is now ready. Before I decide to start doing this to a live audience, I kind of want to just give it a little test first. Kind of unfortunate I have to go all the way over here to turn it on and off. It's fine. Is this gonna work? Fuck, that is so strong, oh my god. Holy dude, it's just melting through. Let's just call it, let's just say that's done. That was a very thick nail. So much white. So how am I gonna clean this off? That's the question. Let's see, does this work? Oh my god. It's ready for round 2. I'll have to do these experiments outdoors because that hydrochloric acid will slowly fume. HCl fumes in a workshop is not good for the tools. I'm really happy with that actually. Those spikes are gonna come in. Flashbang! Yeah. Hello. This is my amazing setup. These electrodes look sus. I don't know what you're talking about. These are just rounded spikes. This is my high current device setup. And you guys come up with batteries, magnesium, nuts, fuses, nails, like etc, etc. It's just extra stuff over there. But yeah, what in the fuck did I just stumble into? What are you talking about? This is fine. Rounded spikes. I don't know what you guys are talking about. So I'm currently just plugging this in like this. Makes a little zzz sound. Kind of just becomes an electromagnet when there's no touching of the tips. I have a list of things. Trying to melt high melting point stuff. So let's actually start with titanium. This is a titanium rod. Titanium versus hundreds of amps. Oh, it's changing color. Can you see that? It's turning blue. It's actually very orange. It's like a little heating element. Let's move on to a different type of titanium. This is titanium sponge, which is a very porous version of titanium. Shit! Okay, that was different. Oh my god. Is it gonna do it? Oh, it's so bright. Kinda don't wanna look at it. I gotta look away. Yeah. No, I gotta wear something, I think. It's kinda hurt my eyes. It didn't set on fire though. I'll just... Okay, I set the grass on fire, that's great. Still burning. Don't worry about it. Oh, hydrochloric acid fumes. I guess that's one way to cool it down. Get some garden gloves. No, because then I need to be able to feel the heat of the coil to know how far it's gone. I recently bought a bunch of budget 2-amp fuses. I've tested them up to 30 amps and they don't blow. This style of transformer is what I need to determine when they will actually blow. I'm not sure of what else to do with that transformer besides melting things. What's the output? Around 1 volt. So yeah, it's around 1 volt. Styropary injured himself welding. There's a video on it. Dude, that video, he was an actor. The Foz gene, that was an incident from like years ago and he was an actor for it. Okay. It glowed red. Oh. I was expecting it to blow up. It's just a tiny little red flashes. It's dead. That's dead. That's dead. That's dead. And that's it. Dude, that's so anticlimactic. Okay, let's go on to the next comment. Electromagnet / launcher. I guess we'll give it a try. So this is my coil of copper. Rest it like this. And then see if it does anything to like a couple of nails in it. Am I gonna EMF my camera? I'm probably gonna EMF everything. Holy shit, wait, let me think about this. Okay, I don't know if that was the sparks or the electromagnet. What if I hold, am I gonna feel anything near it? I do, holy shit. I actually sucked it in, that was really cool. That was really cool actually, I like that. Did you see that? I'll get it to suck in the nail from the side. The nails are sticking on the sides. Whoa, holy shit. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. Can't shoot anything though. It can just take the nails really fast. Okay, that was a good suggestion. I like that one. But oh shit, like, what is it doing? Oh my God, you can see me. Hello, welcome back. What's next? That's the only description. Where's my nuts? I mean, oh, I fell for it. God, this is such an immature stream. I'm gonna try to weld the two nuts together. It's got a bit of a zinc coating, so I don't know if this is gonna actually melt. I mean, that welded. Come on, you can do it. Is that good? Did I? Whether or not it actually screws into a bolt, I have no idea. Okay, almost set the grass on fire, that's fine. I don't know why I put it back on the grass. What's the next suggestion? Weld a line of pennies together. I can do that. Yes? It's doing something. I don't know. Okay, it's melting through one of them. Oh, I think I destroyed that. Okay, that is very hot. That was just kind of bad. There you go, does that count? It's almost as bad as some of the coins you find out in public. All right, there you go. Let's see, what's next? Balls. I think we can make a chain of these. So I have a bunch of ball bearings. Look, I'm not the one who came up with the idea for these. If it's immature, that's not my fault. Let's weld some balls together. Okay. That's kind of cool. Nah, I was onto something. I made a sculpture. Probably a very hot sculpture that I can't touch, but yeah, I was correct. Let me get some pliers. This is annoying me. Found my pliers. There you go, that works. Next thingy. Turn metal into a gas. I'm gonna try that with some sodium. I don't know if that's actually gonna work at all. Sodium is conductive. It's a metal. I mean, I've never seen on YouTube anyone put high current through sodium, but I assume it's just gonna melt into a puddle. Let's sandpaper the sodium, make a good contact. It's gonna oxidize pretty quickly. Oh my God. It's like kind of doing something, maybe? Too conductive, maybe? I don't like that. That's not fun. That's nah. I thought this is a bad idea. So that's what vaporizing metal is like. Some of the suggestions didn't work or was boring, so I'll give you a brief rundown. The nail was cool, but you've already seen that. A carbon electrode didn't do anything at all because the voltage is too low. AA batteries and a bigger battery didn't do anything either because the voltage is too low again. And magnesium was attempted, but it really didn't want to budge at all. Is magnesium a good conductor? You know, I'm so confident. I'm gonna put the whole roll. It's not gonna do anything at all. Why? Fuck. It like maybe it melts away and oxidizes before it can all heat up as like one object or something. I don't really know how that works. You can't expect everything to work, so I'm happy we got some of it to work, at least. Unfortunately, this is kind of the most power I can get from just mains. Yeah, that was that. I hope you liked it. Okay, bye.